What's up, Wolfgang? If you are not aware, the Licensing Expo is currently underway in Las Vegas, and at the Licensing Expo, they released a new promo poster for Aquaman. And this promo poster revealed to us that Aquaman has a brand new look. His new suit not only has a new look, but it looks like it has some armor upgrades as well. We'll be talking about his new look in this video and the possibility of the first trailer for Aquaman coming out pretty soon. But before we get started, if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button and you'll be entered into our speaker system giveaway. And the rest of the details for the giveaway are in the description below. So there are obviously some major differences between the suit that he was wearing in Justice League and the suit that he's wearing in this promo poster. For starters, it's not a full suit. It's not covering, every part of his body with the exception of his hands. It's only covering a majority of his body. You can see where it's showing his stomach and it's showing his arms, and we can't see the legs, but it could possibly be showing some of the legs as well. So they ditched the old green armor that kind of looked like it had a bunch of scales all over it. And this seems to be more of a natural Aquaman suit to me. Not in the aspect of this is what it looks like in the comics, because obviously it's not. The old one looks more like the comics than this one does, but in the fact that if there was a real life Aquaman, I feel like this is what he would be wearing. It just sort of seems like it's made from the sea. It's just sort of natural to me. And it seems more protective to me. You can see on his shoulders, he's got armor there, and he's wearing a chest plate, and he's got protection over the top parts of his legs and on the sides, as you can see right below his belt there. And it looks really solid, sturdy, and strong. I'd really hate to take a shoulder charge from this guy while he's wearing those shoulder pads. And let's talk about the color. This armor is more orange than the armor that he wore in Justice League. And this may be James Wan paying tribute to the original suit from the comics, while at the same time keeping it realistic. And that's the great thing about James Wan, he does keep it realistic. I mean, I guess to the best you can when you're talking about superheroes that live underwater. And while we're on the topic of color, it looks like they kind of took the blonde out of his hair. Which is interesting because it was a pretty big controversy when Jason Momoa was cast as Aquaman in Justice League, because he doesn't have really blonde hair like Aquaman does in the comics. And maybe this is them just embracing the fact that, hey, okay, he doesn't have blonde hair, but he's Aquaman. Kind of deal with it. We're not going to put a little bit of blonde in there. Deal with it. And one thing that I did notice is the rings that he has on his fingers. He's wearing 2, and he wasn't wearing any in Justice League. My first thoughts are that one is a radio ring that he uses to communicate with Mera or Queen Atlanta or Orm. And the other, I assume, has the crest of Atlantis on it, or is a royal heirloom or something like that. So that's a new suit, and it's been the first thing in a long time that's been released to us about Aquaman. And it's exciting because it's getting closer. It comes out in December, the end of this year, and recently there was footage of it shown at CinemaCon last month. And evidently it was fantastic, and there's been a lot of talk about Aquaman saving the DCEU. We had a great refresher with Wonder Woman, that was awesome, and then Justice League came and it was not so good. And there's been a lot of talk about this, a lot of talk about Aquaman revitalizing it yet again, picking off from where Wonder Woman left off with great DC movies, which, we haven't had that many yet. And James Wan is a perfectionist, so I'm really excited to see his take on this movie. Now, it was said that the footage that was shown last month at CinemaCon was not finalized footage. It was unfinished, according to James Wan, and was not meant to be an official trailer for Aquaman. But apparently there is a rumor going around at the Licensing Expo that the trailer for Aquaman will be released within the next few weeks. This lines up because it comes out in December, and the movies that are coming out in November, the trailers for them were released this week. So it makes sense that the trailer would be released in the next few weeks because the movie is released in December. So that's it for this video. Let me know what you guys think of Aquaman's new suit that he's wearing in this poster, and let me know if you think this is actually going to be a good DC movie. Hopefully we can just ignore Justice League and have Aquaman be on the same level that Wonder Woman was and just start with good DCEU movies. And hopefully we get the trailer for Aquaman soon. Again, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, click that thumbs up button for me. And be sure to subscribe to my channel to stay up to date on Aquaman, DC, and all things superhero. Thank you so much for watching. Woof woof.